where words create worlds. Kotoba camp.
Block.
Block.
To stop movement or progress, to obstruct. A solid piece or mass of material, an obstacle.
阻挡、阻塞、街区、区块、障碍物。
Economic inequality blocks social mobility by limiting access to educational resources and employment opportunities. Deforestation blocks crucial carbon sequestration processes, accelerating the rate of atmospheric carbon dioxide accumulation.
Cognitive biases can block objective analysis in archaeological interpretations, necessitating rigorous peer review processes.
Electromagnetic interference blocks precise measurements in quantum computing, requiring sophisticated shielding mechanisms.
The blood-brain barrier effectively blocks most pharmaceutical compounds, presenting a significant challenge in neurological treatment.
Blockage.
Blockage.
Cultural blockages in international negotiations often stem from fundamental differences in value systems. Blocked.
Blocked. Linguistic development can become blocked when second language acquisition occurs after critical periods.
Obstruct, impede, hinder, prevent.
阻挡、妨碍、阻挠、防止。
Clear, open, allow, permit.
畅通、开放、允许、准许。
Board.
Board.
A flat, thin piece of material, a group of people who manage or direct an organization. To get onto a vehicle, to provide food and lodging.
办委员会、董事会，登上、寄宿。
Paleoclimatologists analyze tree rings and ancient boards to reconstruct historical temperature patterns and climate variations. Interdisciplinary ethics boards evaluate research protocols to ensure compliance with human subject protection standards.
The advisory board synthesized diverse perspectives on sustainable urban development, incorporating ecological and social considerations.
Archaeological evidence suggests ancient civilizations used sophisticated boarding techniques in shipbuilding.
Neuroscientists utilize circuit boards with neural networks to simulate synaptic connections in artificial intelligence systems.
Boarding.
Boarding.
Innovative boarding methods in space vehicles must account for microgravity environments and psychological factors. Boarded.
Boarded. The boarded archaeological site protected delicate artifacts from environmental degradation.
Panel, committee, council, commission.
小组、委员会、理事会、委员会。
Individual, single person, sole member.
个人、单人、单一成员。
Bold.
Bold.
Showing a willingness to take risks, fearless and daring, confident and courageous. The quality of being brave or confident.
大胆的、勇敢的、果断、无畏。
The implementation of bold quantum computing algorithms revolutionizes traditional cryptographic security systems. Innovative genetic engineering techniques represent a bold departure from conventional therapeutic approaches.
The bold hypothesis challenged established theories about dark matter distribution in galactic formations.
A bold reinterpretation of fossil evidence suggests new patterns in early hominid migration.
The mathematician's bold conjecture provided unprecedented insights into prime number distribution.
Boldness.
Boldness.
The boldness of the experimental design challenged conventional methodological frameworks. Boldly.
Boldly. The research team boldly pursued unconventional approaches to sustainable energy storage.
Courageous, daring, fearless, intrepid.
勇敢的、大胆的、无畏的、无惧的。
Timid, cautious, hesitant, fearful.
胆怯的、谨慎的、犹豫的、恐惧的。
Bookstore.
Bookstore.
A store where books are sold. An establishment that sells academic materials and supplies.
书店、书籍零售商、教材文具店。
Digital transformation has revolutionized traditional bookstore business models through data analytics and personalized marketing. University bookstores facilitate access to specialized monographs and peer-reviewed literature.
Academic bookstores curate collections that reflect current scholarly discourse and methodological innovations.
The antiquarian bookstore preserved rare manuscripts documenting historical linguistic variations.
Contemporary bookstores integrate digital platforms with physical texts to enhance academic accessibility.
Bookseller.
Bookseller.
This specialized bookseller maintained comprehensive collections of scientific publications and reference materials. Bookshop.
Bookshop. The academic bookshop cataloged extensive collections of interdisciplinary research publications.
Library, book repository, literary outlet.
图书馆、书籍库、文学商店。
Warehouse, storage facility.
仓库、储存设施。
Bump.
Bump.
A raised area on a surface, a collision or impact. To hit against something, to move with jolts.
凸起、碰撞、撞击、颠簸。
Seismic bumps in geological formations indicate potential fault line activity beneath the Earth's surface. Molecular collisions create energy bumps that influence chemical reaction rates in catalytic processes.
Acoustic waves create distinctive bump patterns in sound-sensitive materials.
Electromagnetic wave patterns exhibit characteristic bumps when interfering with charged particles.
Quantum fluctuations create energy bumps that influence particle behavior at the subatomic level.
Bumpy.
Bumpy.
Bumpy terrain patterns provide evidence of ancient glacial movement across landscapes. Bumped.
Bumped. The bumped electron orbital transitions revealed unique atomic energy states.
Collision, impact, jolt, protrusion.
碰撞、撞击、颠簸、凸起。
Smooth, even, level, flat.
平滑的、均匀的、水平的、平坦的。
Beaver.
Beaver.
A large, semi-aquatic rodent known for building dams and as an ecosystem engineer. To work persistently and industriously.
海狸，勤奋工作。
Beavers are remarkable ecosystem engineers whose dam building activities transform river corridors and create diverse wetland habitats. The introduction of beavers to degraded streams has significantly enhanced aquatic biodiversity and ecosystem processes.
By modifying their environment through dam construction, beavers increase herbaceous plant species diversity by over 30%.
The strategic placement of beaver dams helps regulate water flow and mitigate downstream flooding effects.
The industrious nature of beavers demonstrates their vital role in maintaining wetland ecosystems.
Beaverish.
beaverish,
The student's beaverish dedication to research impressed the faculty committee. Beaver-like.
beaver-like. The species exhibits beaver-like adaptations to aquatic environments.
Industrious, diligent, hardworking, persistent.
勤奋的、勤勉的、努力的、坚持的。
Lazy, idle, inactive, indolent.
懒惰的、怠惰的、不活跃的、懒散的。
Bet.
Bet,
To risk something of value on an uncertain outcome, to make a prediction. Something risked on an uncertain outcome.
打赌、赌注、预测、推测。
The statistical model helped researchers bet on the most probable outcome of the experiment. Game theory suggests that rational agents should only bet when expected value is positive.
in quantum mechanics, scientists cannot bet with certainty on the position and momentum of a particle simultaneously.
Decision-making under uncertainty requires careful analysis before betting on any particular hypothesis.
Students must not bet their academic success on last-minute preparation for examinations.
Better.
Better.
The economic model assumed all bettors were rational decision makers. Betting.
Betting. The research examined betting behavior in financial markets.
Wager, gamble, stake, predict.
赌注、赌博、押注、预测。
Avoid, withdraw, retreat, abstain.
避免、撤回、撤退、戒除。
Blues.
Blues.
A musical genre, a state of melancholy or depression.
忧郁的音乐形式，忧郁、沮丧的情绪。
Cultural anthropologists examine how the blues emerged as a powerful form of musical expression in African American communities. The evolution of blues music reflects profound social and economic transformations in American society.
Musical elements in blues compositions demonstrate complex patterns of call and response.
Scholars analyze how blues lyrics articulate themes of resilience and perseverance.
The linguistic patterns in blues narratives reveal distinctive dialectal features of African American English.
Bluesy.
Bluesy.
The composition incorporated bluesy elements to convey emotional depth. Bluesiness.
Bluesiness. The musical analysis focused on the bluesiness of contemporary jazz compositions.
Melancholy, sorrow, sadness, depression.
忧郁、悲伤、伤心、沮丧。
Joy, happiness, elation, cheer.
欢乐、幸福、兴高采烈、欢愉。
Blush.
Blush.
To become red in the face due to emotional states. To feel embarrassed or ashamed. A reddening of the face caused by increased blood flow.
脸红、脸色发红，感到尴尬或害羞，脸红的状态。
The vasodilation of facial blood vessels triggers the physiological response known as blushing. Autonomic responses trigger blushing when individuals experience heightened self-consciousness.
Social anxiety correlates with increased frequency and intensity of blushing responses.
Participants exhibited involuntary blushing during high-pressure cognitive tasks.
Cross-cultural studies examine how different societies interpret blushing as a social signal.
Blushing.
Blushing.
The blushing response serves as an involuntary signal in social interactions. Blushful.
Blushful. The blushful participant demonstrated heightened sensitivity to social evaluation.
Flush, redden, color, glow.
脸红、发红、变色、发光。
Pale, blanch, whiten, fade.
苍白、发白、变白、褪色。
Bounce.
Bounce.
To spring back from a surface after a collision, to rebound. An elastic recoil after impact.
弹跳、反弹，弹性碰撞后的回弹，弹跳的动作。
The elastic collision resulted in the ball's bounce height being proportional to its initial potential energy. Light waves bounce off reflective surfaces according to precise mathematical angles.
The experimental data revealed that surface roughness significantly affects the bouncing trajectory.
Statistical analysis demonstrated that repeated bouncing exhibits chaotic behavior patterns.
Mechanical engineers analyzed the bouncing frequency to optimize impact absorption.
Bouncy.
Bouncy.
The bouncy material demonstrated superior elastic properties under compression tests. Bouncer.
Bouncer. The mechanical bouncer utilized harmonic oscillation principles to maintain steady motion.
Rebound, spring, ricochet, recoil.
反弹、弹起、跳跃、后退。
Sink, drop, fall, descend.
下沉、降落、掉落、下降。
Well done! Take a break and remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Let's keep our learning motivation fresh.
Language is the key to the heart of people.